Hi, we're going to go through your weekly guidance for the 22nd of October 2018. This week the cards are Intuitive Soul Oracle cards by Lisa Williams. We'll start with Aries. Oh, okay, that's your card. Communication. Basically, your card this week is telling you that it's time to take action, communicating. There's the need for talking, listening, get your opinions out there. Be very open this week. Communication is needed in all areas of your life this week. You're needing to open up to those around you so everybody is on the same page. What I'm showing this week with you guys, Aries, is that people around you are not sure where they stand with you, and whether or not they are needed in regards to certain tasks that you have got going on. So you need to be a little bit more open and a bit more direct with your communication with those people around you, and just, you know, it's not wearing your heart on your sleeve. It's being very forthright with what you've got to say. And let people know what they can do to help you, whether you need them to help you or whether you don't, okay? So keep those lines of communications open this week, and you'll find that things will progress quite beneficially. Taurus, your card for the week of the 22nd of October is love, okay? Your card saying that, you know, it's time to just get together with those around you that you love. Be more open to the possibilities of love and affection, and this is just also self-love as well. And just remember, love shouldn't come with attachments. Love shouldn't come with conditions. Love should be given freely and unconditionally. And you know, the way that you give love out to, you know, just everybody around you, you need to be a little bit more free and make sure that there's no strings attached, okay? So be very and be heartfelt, be true and genuine, and you'll find that when you start allowing that love to progress and develop, you'll find that, you know, especially if it's not with conditions, then you'll start to feel a little bit more open, a little bit more complete within yourself, okay? And now we have Gemini. Okay, Gemini, your card this week is pure. It's showing you that you need to find things that that give you the clarity that you've been looking for, because for so long that you've been going around in like it's almost like a vortex, trying to distinguish what it is that you're needing, trying to find that that sense of honesty and the truth in certain situations. What they're showing me is that you need to find that connection, that one thing that gives you that sense that this is pure, this is honest, this is true, this is genuine. And when you find that ability to connect to that openness and honesty, things will start to become clearer for you, all right? And it's also being open and clear with your own belief system, and making sure that you follow the things that you need to in the manner that you need to as well. Okay, we've got Cancer next, 22nd of October 2018. Okay, so that one. Equal. Okay, Cancer, this week is telling you that you need to find some balance in your life. You need to make sure that everything weighs equally. Work, home life, yourself, others. So everything that you have got going on, you need to make sure that it is balanced equally, okay? Also be very open and accepting of what you've got happening. Make sure that you've got, you know, just work with what you've got, okay? Don't go out of your way to get additional things that may not work in your favour, okay? And Leo, your card for the week. Oops. Surrender. So Leo, it's telling you that you need to find the release, you need to find the change, you need to hand yourself over to the things that are happening around you. You need to be just allowing things to happen in the time that they need to happen. Finding the, what would you say? Finding the equilibrium, finding the true course of things, allowing things to run their course, allowing things to end when they need to end, start when they need to start. Just give yourself over to the process. Okay, so don't keep forcing things to remain or happen for you if they've come to their natural ending, because so often we try and push things, and we try and hang on to things, but we've got to realize that sometimes things have to we've just got to let go. We can't keep hanging on to things that are of no further use to us. We have to allow that's ended to go out of our life, and we can't just continually hang on to things for the sake of hanging on to them, okay? So just surrender to the universe, surrender to spirit, surrender to the goings on that's occurring all around you, and let what will be to be. Okay, Virgo, your card is going to be this one. Plan, making plans, seeing the future and making changes. What this is saying is that, you know, so often you're very meticulous in the details. Sometimes it may be just plan the activity, but let the details work themselves out. Because what I'm shown with you is that while ever you're processing and writing and putting everything down on paper, sometimes you can forego the spontaneity of things because you're so meticulous in putting the details down. So for example, instead of planning, you know, where normally you would plan things down to the nth degree, what it's telling me is that you may just have to put down the generic activity, and whatever happens in that frame of time around that activity, let it happen. Don't plan it down to, you know, parking here, walking there, doing this, doing that. Just let some spontaneity come in, and don't be so anal to have everything down in absolute fine, precise detail. Okay, so still go ahead with your plans, but don't be so meticulous, okay? And allow changes that need to be written into your planning. Make room for those to happen as well. Libra. Oh, health. Okay, so Libra, we need to really talk about some health matters that's coming up around you this week. It's a matter of you trying to find the balance again between what needs to be brought to your attention. You need to find the right balance with intake and output. So what I'm shown is what you're eating. Make sure that you find the correct balance in the way of maintaining a healthy exercise regime. Don't just feel as though you have to starve yourself and work physically hard or exercise extremely hard. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is if you want to sit down and have a couple of pieces of chocolate, walk an extra block tomorrow, okay? So make sure that you find that healthy balance between the two. If things are feeling a little bit off with you, I'm told that you need to really make sure that you go for a checkup, okay? There's nothing major coming in around you guys, but it's a matter of maintaining a healthy lifestyle, maintaining a healthy balance. So if something feels a little bit weird, a little bit off, not normal, then get yourself to a doctor and get it checked out. If you're starting to get a little bit sort of frazzled, a little bit run down, then increase your vegetable and keep that water intake up as well. So then you're creating that healthy input, and make sure that the output balances of that as well. Scorpio, what have we got for you, Scorpio? Dream. Okay, so what it's saying is that quite often in our dreams we connect with our higher self, we connect with those in spirit, and we quite often don't acknowledge it as being that way. But what it's saying is that when you dream, if you're wanting to connect to your higher self, you're wanting to connect to loved ones in spirit, you need to go to sleep with that intention. You need to go and put your head on that pillow, and as you're drifting off to sleep, ask for your higher self to present themselves in your dream. Ask for spirit to step forward. Ask your loved ones to come and spend time with you in your dreams, because our dream state is where we can get a lot of information that we're looking for, get the messages for healing purposes and for love that we need. So don't shut yourself down and think that, you know, dreams are just a random out there thing, because in the power of your dreams you will find sometimes the answers that you're looking for, and it can give you the direction. It can put you on the right path and show you what you need to do to move to the next stage. Okay, so that brings us to Sagittarius. Okay, no, there's about 5 cards fallen down. Let's try again. Sagittarius, 22nd of October 2018, and your card is male. What it's saying is that it's time to really connect with the male energies in your life, father figures, men that you aspire to be like, men that you look up to. Find that male energy and connect to that this week, because sometimes we feel a need to have certain energies in our lives, and this is the week for you to connect with that male energy that you're needing to sustain and to fulfill you this week. Because what they're showing me is that you have the need to find that that male energy to really give you basically a guidepost of what you need to do to, you know, maintain some semblance of normalcy in your life, because sometimes things get a little bit chaotic around you, and you're needing to take lessons from a father type figure or a male figure in your life, and follow that to get you on a clearer path to move forward. Okay, so instead of getting all up in your head, think about what your father figure or your male energy that would do in the same circumstance, and take that on board. Okay, Capricorn, creativity. So this week we've got all things that are creative to keep you flowing, keep you moving forward. Okay, so whether that's dance, whether that's music, whether that's art, whether that's just poetry, whether it's just doodling, find a creative outlet this week, because what it's showing is that through creativity you can get the soul soaring. Because what's happening for you, Capricorn, is that you get so stuck in the rut. You get so caught up in doing the routine, doing the expected of you, that you get so wound up, almost tight like a spring, okay? And that causes a lot of stress and a lot of anxiety and a lot of sort of negative energy swirling around you as well. Creativity will allow that spring not to be so tight, will allow that negative energy to find an outlet, okay? And what they're showing me is that with this you will have an ability to really put yourself in a better position and in a better headspace. And Aquarius, guide. Aquarius, you can expect to have your spirit guide, you know, with you moving forward. You can expect to have spirit helping you through this next process, because I'm shown that you have a little bit of an uphill battle, something that's been a little bit difficult to process and a little bit difficult to get your head around, and a little bit fearful of trying to get there on your own. So what they're showing me is that Spirit will stand with you, will walk with you, and will also help you on the right path and give you the direction that you need. Also, keep your eyes open for the signs that Spirit will give you this week, because they will put things in front of you to help you make the right decisions and get you to where you need to be going. And lastly, we have Pisces. And the card for you this week is we'll go with this one, which is Tree. Pisces, you need to draw on all your wisdom, or your and be very strong and very solid, very contained, very strong, like a tree. Okay, you need to really have that connectivity to Earth as well. You need to feel connected and grounded to Mother Earth, and you need to be, you know, as I say, like a wise old oak, and allow your knowledge and your wisdom to shine through this week. People will also come to you for that wisdom and that knowledge, and also you'll be needing, you'll have people leaning on you for your strength, because I find that when you stand strong, you are unmovable. People can't get you to budge. So this week you may feel someone hanging on to you to get that strength and that sort of connectivity from you. Okay guys, have a great week, and I will look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.